Your smart TV is getting slower every month. And it's probably not because it's getting old. It's because it's doing things you never asked it to do. Right now, while you're sitting there, your TV is running apps, tracking software, and background processes you can't even see. Let me guess. Netflix loads slower than it used to. The settings menu feels sticky. Sometimes you press the remote and nothing happens for 2 or 3 seconds. If that sounds familiar, you're not imagining it, and your TV probably isn't broken. Before you replace it or pay someone to fix it, let me show you what's actually happening inside, because most of it is completely fixable, for free, in under 10 minutes. Think of your TV like a backpack. Day 1, you packed 1 book. Light, easy. You moved fast. But over 3 years, people kept adding books, apps, updates, background features, tracking software. Nobody ever took anything out. The backpack didn't get weaker. It just got overloaded. That's exactly what's happening to your smart TV. And the good news is, unlike a worn-out backpack, yours can lose the extra weight. Here's the simplest way to understand what your TV actually is. Modern smart TVs are basically smartphones with bigger screens, a processor, memory, storage, an operating system, apps that update constantly and demand more resources every single year. And here's the problem. The hardware inside your TV is fixed from day 1. It doesn't get faster, but the apps it's running keep getting heavier. Imagine buying a small pickup truck. Every year, someone quietly adds another 50 pounds to the bed. The engine never changed, the road didn't change, only the load changed. At first, you don't notice. By year 5, it's struggling to climb the same hill it handled easily on day 1. That's your TV, and that's only half the story. Right now, while you're watching something, your TV is running a dozen things you never switched on. Every app you've ever installed is running a background process. Netflix checking for new content, YouTube refreshing recommendations, streaming services you haven't opened in months, still pinging servers, pulling data, consuming memory. Silently, constantly. Most people think the apps are the whole story. They're not. Your TV is almost certainly running something called ACR, automatic content recognition. It takes a digital snapshot of your screen every few seconds and sends it back to the manufacturer. They use it to build an advertising profile around everything you watch. You never turned it on. It was on by default when the TV left the factory, and it runs every second your TV is on. Here's a fact that stopped me when I first came across it. Some smart TVs have less memory than a budget Android phone from 2018. Yet we expect them to stream 4K video, run multiple apps, download updates, and show ads, all at the same time. That spinning loading circle isn't your TV struggling to find the show. It's your TV struggling to manage everything else while trying to find the show. And believe it or not, manufacturers actually make this problem worse. Most budget smart TVs ship with just enough processing power to run smoothly on launch day with the software that existed at the time. Manufacturers know apps will get heavier. They also know most people replace their TVs every 5 to 7 years regardless. So there's limited incentive to build for longevity at a budget price point. The result is a TV that feels fast in year 1 and sluggish by year 3. Not because anything broke, but because the software kept growing and the hardware stayed exactly the same. The good news? You can undo most of the damage in less than 10 minutes, and it starts with lightening the load. Let's lighten the backpack. First, delete unused apps. Go into your TV's app menu. Anything you haven't opened in 3 months, delete it. Free trials, streaming services you tried once, apps that came pre-installed that you've never touched. Every one of them is consuming memory right now. Removing them is the fastest improvement you can make. Now let's stop adding new weight.
Turn off ACR. On Samsung, Settings, then Privacy, then Viewing Information Services. LG, Settings, then Live Plus. Vizio, Settings, then Viewing Data. Sony, look for Samba TV in your settings. Turn it off. Your TV stops wasting resources tracking what you watch. Your processor gets that memory back immediately. While you're in settings, find Quick Start, Instant On, or Fast Boot. It sounds useful, 2 seconds faster startup. What it's actually doing is keeping your processor running around the clock, even when the screen is off. Your TV never rests. Turn it off.
Next, if your TV is within 15 to 20 feet of your router, plug it in directly with an Ethernet cable. $5 to $10, one time. A wired connection gives your TV the most stable path to your router and often reduces the buffering caused by Wi-Fi interference from every other device in your home. Finally, give the processor a real chance to breathe. Unplug your TV from the wall once a week. Not the remote button, that just turns the screen off. The actual wall plug. Wait 30 seconds, plug it back in. Most people think their TV needs replacing. Sometimes, it just needed a proper restart.
Now, I want to be straight with you about something. These fixes will make a real difference for most TVs, but not every TV. If yours is more than 6 or 7 years old, the gap between what the hardware was built for and what today's apps demand may simply be too wide to close. If you've done everything here and the performance is still genuinely frustrating, that's a hardware limitation. No setting will change it. But here's what I'd ask you to do first. Try every fix. Give it a week. If the improvement is meaningful, you've saved yourself hundreds of dollars and extended the life of a TV that still has good years left. If it's still slow after that, then you have your answer. And you'll know it was the right call because you actually tried everything first. Most people think their TV is dying. In reality, it just needs a little breathing room. Delete the apps, turn off the tracking, kill Quick Start. Use a wired connection if you can. Restart it properly once a week. Do those 5 things, and your TV will feel like a different machine by tomorrow. And if it doesn't, at least you'll know the problem wasn't you. If this helped, hit like. It genuinely helps more people find this before they spend money they don't need to spend. Subscribe if you haven't already. Every week on 5 Minute Buyer, we break down how to get more out of what you already own. There's a video on screen right now you should watch next, because the same hidden habits slowing down your TV are quietly shortening the life of the rest of your appliances too.